Hey Aquarius, what's up? This is Brandon with Wow, here to bring you your July 26th Weekend Vibes energy reading. I hope you guys had a good productive week or a fun week if you were kind of just lounging around enjoying the summer. But we're going to get into it. The way that we do the Weekend Vibes readings, or the way I do them, is that we're going to do two cards for each of the kind of Aquarius out there. We're going to do two for the single Aquarius, two for the Aquarius that's in a couple, and two for the Aquarius that's maybe complicated or just in between. You're not sure where you stand or where you want to be or want to stand right now. But let's get into it. Hopefully everybody's having a good Friday so far. That card kind of just jumped out there now, didn't it? I love it when that happens. The universe is real quick with some of you guys. I don't have to sit there shuffling for like 2 minutes and trying to think of interesting things to say. But here we go. For the single Aquarius out there, we're going to make sure that we're using that willpower. We're going to make sure that we're using our willpower as much as possible. Thank you, Mercury retrograde. But yes, if we've been single for a while and it's feeling a little desolate, allow it. Maybe that's exactly where you need to be right now. Maybe you're rebuilding yourself in a way that you just don't notice or don't it's not so obvious. So let's continue to use that willpower to just keep walking a little bit further. Like the turtle in the card, your oasis is just outside of the card. It's just that he sees it, or she sees it. They're walking directly towards it. They know where they're going. But this is a card of communication, so maybe you're not being as communicative. That's the thing too, I guess. Let's make sure that we're being communicative as much as possible. That way, we're not missing out on any wonderful opportunities that maybe aren't so intimate. Maybe you just need to make a new friend. Be them, somebody who you're interested in, or somebody who you just want to keep completely platonic. Those are good for the soul too. It's okay for people to have friends of the opposite sex and not want anything sexual or intimate from them. It's okay, because that will start, manifesting that towards you and bringing who it is that you want, or this person may surprise you and become the person that you want. So let's not turn that off by not being communicative, by not talking to somebody because we want this person over here, but this person over there doesn't give you the time of day. Let's make sure that we're not wasting that beautiful Aquarian energy on something that's not returning that same amount of investment, okay? Also, for the single Aquarius out there, woo, I'm loving it. You guys are in that crown energy. You guys are the divine is speaking directly to you. They're not trying to speak to your secretary. They're trying to talk directly to you. They're pouring directly into your third eye. So that means that if you're alone right now, that's exactly where you're supposed to be. You still might have something that's coming that the universe is still preparing for you. It's just not ready yet. So let's make sure that we're listening to the guidance, that we're allowing the universe to create something for you, to gift you with something divine. All right? Let's not turn that off because we're just so stuck on ourselves. We're tired of this and that and this and I deserve this. No, don't do that to yourself. Continue to exist in that wonderful Aquarian energy I sensed in your weekly, and allow the divine to continue to pour into you. And that's going to take you exactly where you need to go with who you need to be there with. All right? For my Aquarius in love, my Aquarius that's in a loving, intimate relationship, we're going to make sure that we're staying grounded this weekend, okay? Let's not get caught off in fantasies of what may be or how this person seems to be acting or anything like that. Let's not create the plot. Let's allow that divine consciousness that you guys are already existing in to show you everything that it's trying to show you. Maybe it's trying to show you something about yourself or about your partner that you had no idea, or is trying to keep you grounded. So let's make sure that we're planting roots into the ground, into the soil that we want to grow out of. Okay, let's make sure that we're doing something this weekend with our partner. If maybe you guys have felt like two completely separate islands lately, let's make sure that we're converging those nations together and becoming one supercontinent. You know what I mean? Get a little bam chicka wow wow on if you can to reignite those fires that maybe have gotten a little bit quiet lately. Do something interesting for your partner. Make them and yourself feel sexy and wanted. Okay. Also, for the Aquarius in the relationship, this is solar plexus energy. Let's make sure that we're doing things, making choices this weekend that are from that warmth within, that come from that place of good, that place of wanting to create something or provide the heat in your relationship. That's what it's going to be about for you this weekend. All right, Aquarius, it's going to be about bringing the heat. You know what I mean? We're going to make sure that we're like I said, you want to make yourself feel sexy, and you're going to want to make your partner feel that same amount of desire as well. You want to do something that is just for you two. That way you can start rebuilding things if things have felt a little deconstructed lately. That way you can reignite the flames that maybe are dying down a little bit. Maybe they've calmed a little bit, cooled off. No, let's not do that. Let's be let's get out there and get physical. All right, let's get that bounce chicka wow going, man. Also, for my complicated Aquarius out there, we're gonna keep that heart chakra wide open. Okay. We're going to be doing things with love as much as we can. That way you can tell if somebody is wasting your time. This has been coming up for quite a few signs. But yeah, especially for the complicated parts of those signs. We want to make sure that we're bringing people around or going to do things that make us feel loved. That make the love that you want to give out as your wonderful Aquarian self. Make sure that you're getting that same amount of flex right back. If you don't feel that, if you feel a void after giving that love out, then that means that person, place, or thing is wasting your time. It's a waste of time. So don't even bring yourself near it. Allow it. If that's what that person wants to do, let it be. You can't force things when you want to manifest. You have to allow it to come into being. Okay? And the only way that's going to happen is if you extend that heart chakra out. Like, yeah, that love is there, but I don't have to force it on you. I'm not going to pour it into your life. You're going to take the cup from me if that's what you want. But it's there. So let's make sure that we're uncomplicating our lives, unconfusing ourselves if that's the kind of energy that you're in. And if you're out there just kind of being a thought, then let's make sure that we're doing it in a loving way and not in a cruel way that's going to bring harm to somebody else. Because I know my Aquarius is out there. You guys can be quite alluring in what you do and don't do. So let's make sure that we're doing everything with that heart chakra energy and not taking away from anybody's heart chakra energy that doesn't deserve to be robbed of that. Okay? Also, for my Aquarius complicated in-betweeners, maybe a little bit of self-work is what's called for this weekend. Using that intuition to know whether or not somebody is playing you or if you're playing yourself. Let's be intelligent. Let's use that third eye. Allow that crown energy to flow into your third eye so that you're hearing what's being told to you by the universe. Maybe they're screaming at you to, don't waste any more time on that. Like I said, let it be. Let somebody come and take the cup from the table. You don't have to push it on them and tell them to drink that. No, just use your intuition to say, is this a waste of time? It feels like a waste of time, and call that spade a spade. All right? Well, that's all I have for you for right now, beautiful Aquarius. I hope you have a wonderful, safe, outstandingly fun weekend. I hope everything that you want this weekend to be comes into being. But until next week, I'll be back next week with your weekly intuitive read. So just have fun, be safe, and take care of yourself and everybody else as much as you can. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Peace. Namaste.